Welcome to the SM Varia Hard Weekly. Casual Weekly is already over for the day. And every week on Saturday at this time we have the Hard Weekly. And this time around we have a full countdown. So that means a full item split, but in the top left you see the remaining unique items in the area, which is very handy. And our objective is to kill all mini-bosses, which gives us access to Turian. And on top of that we have a random starting location, which will be very interesting. Since we have a lot of options there, I don't think anything got left out. Since this is the Hard Weekly and this is Green Brinstar, I think a safe station we rarely see. Oh yeah, it's the Spore Spawn one. So this is interesting. Okay, we might actually see the runners attempting a kill here, since Spore Spawn is one of the mini bosses. On the left we have Nasarius. On the right it's Break Jake. Both players really good, playing really well. I think Nasarius may be the slight favorite here. Break Jake has taken quite a bit of a break. But yeah, they're neck and neck here. Both finding supers as well as the morph ball. So remember, this is a full item randomizer, so the unique items can be anywhere. Oh, there's the raid bag. Welcome back, Iron Rusty Raiders. Which I think we just previously raided too. And now we already see some divergence here. Nasarius is heading for the Green Hill Zone, finding the first power bomb pack, which is great. Just want to have those bombs. And there's one more unique item here in Green Brinstar. Could be anywhere. Right. Yet another power bomb pack here at Charge Beam, which is great. Always want to have two at least. Especially when not having morph bombs. See, man, this is quite difficult here, having no E-tanks, no suit, obviously. And yeah, Jake is going straight for it. He's going for the Spore Spawn kill. I mean, this is one of the objectives. He's not taking any shortcuts here. This could be... I'm not really sure. These spores, how their drop rate on supers is? This could be a bit of a problem if Jake actually misses a shot here. I think 3 supers might be enough, but maybe not quite. I don't know how much health Spore Spawn actually has. I don't have that memorized. Yeah, and Jake just thinks better of it. I think this is maybe not the best plan. Oh, Nasarius here definitely in the lead now. He gets a lot more checks done. Already has a lot of power bombs. Also found a missile pack, which you also want to have at least some of, since these spores, they actually do drop missiles quite frequently. Getting the escape there. Early supers still fine. Let's see. And yeah, Jake is also heading the only way he can. Since without morph bombs, you do not really have any other options. So he'll get his first power bomb pack as well. And we're still missing that one unique item here in Green Brinster. And yeah, E-tanks do not count towards that, as we just saw. So it's not just major items, but it's really like beams or suits, which are being displayed on the top left there, which is the full countdown part. Alright, let's see. Does Jake head back for Spore Spawn now? How did you get here? You probably just raided from Iron Rusty. Oh, and there is the unique item. Which is Morph Bombs at the Edekun PBs. Sarius now having bombs, which, you know, they could be a progression item. Still nice to have. As you're not constantly forced to form power bombs and you have a way of not consuming ammo all the time for bombing blocks. Seems like now it's time to kill Spore Spawn. On the Sarius as well. So he's quite a ways ahead now when it comes down to just pure checks. Big Jack going for the wave gate. Or the wave gate room here. That's really... Man, he cannot really get hurt by the big one here, by the big side hopper. I think he deals 80 damage, so he should be one shot right now. Let's hope there's like an E-tank or something here to make it safer. Not quite. It was just 60? Okay, so he can take one hit then. No. I believe it was 80. So yeah, that hurts. That hurts. No, I did not catch this, but he couldn't have done Spore Spawn, right? So I'm guessing he just did the I don't know, I mean, you have found all the major items, like when that counter reaches 0 in the top left, you can just move on to the next area. And we see in Red Brinster there's actually no unique items. Which is good, so, you know, we will never have to do X-Ray. You could probably skip Spacer at this point. I mean, it could be E-tanks. Which they could still be required for a Hell Run, but yeah. These are slow checks here in Red Brinstar, so we kind of want to avoid those. So I like the play of just moving onward for now. I also wouldn't hate going into Kraid's Lair, just to see how many unique items there are. And I think then you could decide, like if this is another 0, you just turn around, I think. Yep. And Asari is of the same opinion here. One more super stall, so we want to farm some of those. If you want to head to Ice Beam, you need a super, since this is a green door. But yeah, I think Novas, the Nova enemies, they can drop supers here. Maybe you find a pack down at the... Oh, he already got one. Alright. So Jake has some major catching up to do. Ooh, there's Wave Beam. At the high jump missiles. Definitely a nice find. Not really progression item though, but for sure you're gonna take it. Increases your damage, also makes you, in case you ever wanna do some hell runs into Croc without speed booster, you know, you don't have to do some green gate glitching while it's constantly taking damage. So there can be some quality of life advantages having wave beam. But it will only become really useful once you have the charge beam also. Then you can also do one of the best special beam attacks, the X Factor. Yeah, and having no item fanfare, you definitely take this. Oh wait, this is not a shot block there at Mission Impossible? I didn't know that. Alright, Jake still's kind of stuck here in Pinkbrin, while Necerius has kind of scouted the surrounding area. Let's see. I think now it should be time, though. Finally kill Spore Spawn. I mean, he has to go back down anyway, so he could still skip him. Oh, he just missed it? Okay. Looks like he was right on spot there. Alright. Also kind of odd that Jake actually went for the Spore Spawn skip when he knows he wants to do Spore Spawn anyway, but it's fine. I mean, at least I think it was a missile pack, so this is really gonna help for this fight. So he's not gonna run out of ammo. And yeah, Necerius heading up the red tower. Okay, good. And gets it. Nicely done. That red tower climb can be tricky sometimes, but this looked really clean. And meanwhile, we see the DLC boss here. On Breakjack's screen. I think this time he is gonna beat him. Not chickening out. And yeah, this is just great. Necerius. Like, he knows Kraid has no major items. And he knows he has to go back down to kill Croc anyway. So he has a lot of information already. But yeah, Jake, he will be the first one to actually make progress here. There's another beam. And down he goes. Objective okay. Alright, that's that's a neat little way. Is this just for the full countdown? That's cool. I like it. Okay, so we have two major items here at Criteria. Which Necerius almost full clear. It's just the shaft or the climb supers I think he cannot get yet. The rest of the checks should be accessible to him. Starting off with Bomb Terizo here. And yeah, Jake now heading, still wanting to find that last unique item here in Green Bin. See, he's going down for the Edekun, so that's good for him. I think he's still gonna do early supers probably. But yeah, at least he will find out. Alright, that's it for Green Brinstar. Getting the bombs and also getting his first E-Tank. Yeah, that's another DLC boss. Having the vanilla bombs obviously triggers the Bomb Terizo fight. But yeah, nothing of importance here. At Bomb Terizo, let's see, how does Necerius want to route this? He also saved at the ship, so there's an option to maybe go down, and if there's nothing there, just reset. It's not a bad idea. Okay, let's see how Jake does it. I think I wouldn't hate it if he just... I think this could be a good route for Jake now. Like, just Oh, nice shot of block ball there. Missing the first through the jump through the door. He does the backup with the short hop. Okay, and Asarius not wanting to go down, chooses to go to the gauntlet here. He is well equipped to do this. He has plenty of power bombs, 4 E-tanks. This should not be a problem. Even having morph bombs as well. But yeah, this could be a good route for Jake now. If he just goes up the elevator, he could catch up pretty well. Since we've seen, you know, Red Brinster is empty, as well as Great Slayer is empty, and nothing of real importance for us to get in Upper Norfair for now. Criteria seems more promising at the moment. So this could be where Jake actually catches up. Having caught a death in the Wavegate room, which these big side hoppers, man, they have killed many of runners here actually. And now we'll see a high five of the runners, and yes, there's the speed booster at the end of Gauntlet, so the first reward of 2 here. And that's good info for Jake, of course. He's gonna get that as well. Probably heading straight for it. I wouldn't doubt, like I wouldn't mind it. I mean, speed just makes you go faster, right? In the name. Definitely would make sense. I also don't hate this. Bomb Teresa checked before. Yeah. Also getting a reserve tank that, you know, gives us the 5th E-tank. Oh, Jake actually skipping an E-tank here. That's, maybe not so well advised. I mean, he doesn't have that much info yet. Yeah, I don't think if you do not pick up the item, the fight doesn't trigger. Like, so, I mean, Jake is gonna save a lot of time through that, but like in the end, not having that extra E-tank could hurt him. We'll see though. Oh no, BT is not required. Sorry. BT does not count towards the 4 mini-bosses, which is Spore Spawn, Brockermeyer, Golden Chorizo, and Botun. Okay. And the wrecked ship actually with 3 unique items. So, wrecked ship is a really interesting area in this mode, since it is per se not required to go there. Since there's no mini bosses there, really it doesn't lead to any mini bosses unless you want to go the Forbidden Highway to Meridia. Which, let's be honest, nobody does that. But, you know, great info there, having 3 unique items, and there's the Varia suit. So, definitely worth going there. So, in theory, I am not sure Nosarius can do this. He could spark up to Lower Norfair and, well, somewhat deal with GT. Maybe having 1 more Supers pack would, that should suffice. I think 35 supers is what you need in order to beat Golden Chorizo with supers alone. And we're still missing that second unique item here in Criteria, I think. So this could be interesting if this is like another suit, like Gravity, of course. Taking that E-tank though is Jake. That's good. Having skipped the one at Bomb Chorizo. That can't hurt him too much then. He also skipped the Reserve tank. I don't know if he missed. I haven't looked at that point. He might have missed that at the end of Gauntlet. Because you should definitely pick that up, unless you have the Varia already. With these difficulty settings, the Varia could be behind a Hell Run. From his point of view. Yeah, Nasari is going for more. I mean, he could have just pieced out after the Varia, but yeah. Let's see. This is just too juicy of an area with really unique items. Killing Fentunia, I can definitely see that. That does make sense. I mean, what could be the worst things? I mean, it could be just, let's say, Spring Ball and, yeah, maybe Screw Attack. Which, okay, Spring Ball could still actually be a progression item. But yeah. Probably not what he's looking for. So let's see. Jake is going to clear criteria first. Looking for that one last major item here. Oh yeah, X-Ray, of course, true. X-Ray would be probably the worst. And okay, Lime Supers are vanilla. Not the greatest. Nicely done, getting out of these, out of the top of the spike super, of the spiky room of the climb supers. We're just taking one hit. And yeah, Jake choosing to full clear this. This has to be, I think this almost has to be a suit here for Jake in order to make up this time. Like, if this is nothing down here, this is gonna take a lot of time for Jake that he probably doesn't have currently. Like, this early death still puts him at a disadvantage, for sure. And Nasari is already having the Varia, of course. True. The Wave Beam, Jake will probably also get. Like, I don't think he can miss that, so having Ice here would give you easy access to doing a lot of things charge. I mean, we still need to wait to get into Botwoon should we not get the gravity beforehand, so... Yep, that's true. No, Jake really needs a good item here. And I think these are like the last few checks. There's still the item to the left of Morph Ball after Billy Maze, but yeah. See here. Wreck Chip Energy Tank is X-Ray. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, so already 0 for 1. And it is the last check for Jake, I think. Right? He has only the one item left. That's kinda unfortunate. As... yeah... I mean, they don't really have an incentive to go back to Green Brinstar, though. Having found the speed booster. Oh yeah, if mode... oh, true, there was the Spacer there. Dude, that should be the one. Oh man. So yeah, I should have known all along then. Oh, this is not good for Jake. And still one more unique item left here at the Rex chip. This area is obviously resetting out of the X-ray. It's the big side orbers again for Jake. Gotta be careful this time. Oh my god, they hurt for so much. You know, they just need the mini bosses in order to gain access to Torian. So Basically, the G4 get replaced by Spore Spawn, Crocomire, Botwoon, and Golden Chorizo. Instead of the 4 vanilla bosses. Yeah. That's right. Well, you can't really skip LN. At least... Okay, you can skip the ladder part, I guess. You still need some form of entry. Man, and Jake... Like, the route he's taking, he's actually skipping the wrecked ship completely. This is not good. Alright, let's see. What's the last unique item here at the wrecked ship? Well, looks like we're gonna have to do bowling first. Yeah, I mean, skipping wrecked ship could be a huge play, and the service is investing a lot of time here. Another great thing for Jake would be to just get the spooky missiles, which was the Varia, and then just peace out if there's nothing here behind bowling. He could also save a ton of time that way, but having the Varia, I mean, that would really help. Yeah, and he should definitely leave here. Seeing in the top left corner this 0 behind crate. Yeah, and he realizes now this is not the way to go. No major items here. You don't want to be here. Meanwhile, Nasaris going for a round of bowling. Chozo bowling. Yeah, I don't think Nasaris did actually check Ice Beam. But yeah, having the Varia already in tow, man. I really like Nasari's routing overall here. Let's see, but this could still be okay if this is nothing. Wait, what's he doing? Oh, okay, just wanting to save a power bomb, I guess. And it's just screw attack. Yeah, that's not a progression item. So I mean, you're gonna get that obviously, since you made it all the way here. But yeah, this is good for Jake, but I don't know. He still needs to go and get that Varia probably. I don't really see him. I don't know. Having the Varia here is going to be a huge advantage from this areas. I don't know what really could bail out Jake here at Ice Beam. I mean, Gravity wouldn't be a bad option, I guess. We're having some problems here with the Novas. You could just lay a power bomb beforehand, killing these guys, so they don't annoy you. Should still be fine here. I'm taking a look at the Crumble missile. Meanwhile, Nazaris is heading down, obviously getting the suit. Yeah, and it's gonna go for Spore Spawn now. Which I'm not sure why he could have done this earlier. Maybe. What I do think is, like, he probably didn't go down because of that, since he still had a major item left in Criteria before heading to the wrecked ship. So that's actually really smart routing. So he saved up the Spore Spawn kill and could have then gone through the meme route to maybe get the last major item had he still needed that. So I think this might have been the plan all along, which is very smart. Very smart routing. Yeah, and having found speed and wave, like this doesn't take up a lot of time to backtrack. Oh, Croc also 0 major items. Yeah, that's not good for Jake. But maybe he just considers leaving after this. It's a bit tough. He still has to go back through Bubble Mountain. I mean, he can just at least not take too much time here. Oh, that E-Tank is actually nice. Vanilla E-Tank behind Croc. Yeah. I mean, having the Varia as well as the screw attack for Golden Chorizo and the Lower Lawfare entry, it's really nice. I mean, you don't really need the screw attack, let's be honest. Since you only spend a little time in Lower Lawfare. You don't have to go all the way, obviously. But the Varia is gonna help immensely. Objective okay. Number 3 already. Wait, is that... Do you already have 3? That's... Yeah. I mean, we'll see though. He has skipped 1 E-Tank and he has skipped a reserve tank though. So Jake... maybe kind of regretting this now. He should have picked those up, maybe. Oh yeah, Gravity would make an easy entry for LN. That's true. That's true. Oh, that's what it means. So yeah, I was confused there for a second. It's objective 3. Okay, that makes more sense. Because yeah, he did not kill Botwoon yet. And he didn't kill Golden Chorizo yet. So this could not have been number 3. But yeah, Jake's still in the lead when it comes down to objectives. Darius should pull ahead here shortly. Or at least break even. This is a very fun mode. I would love to see some Suitless Meridia action here from the both of them. Yeah, also make sure to follow the runners. Oh no, Jake. Let's go for an ultra short shot here. Oh my god, that's like... Oh no. Oh, no, I don't think he saved. Did he save? I haven't seen him save. Please. I hope he saved. I mean, I like the train of thought here. He didn't want to go for more hell runs. I was grappled there at the crate exit. Crate escape. Okay, he did save. Okay, okay. Yeah, bomb jump. It's also not that simple. Let's see if you can do it. Oh man, this is a very short distance to set up a spark. Oh man. I'm just waiting for that game over screen to come up. Yeah, this is obviously where the wreck chip play will pay dividends for Nesarius. Not having to worry about heat damage. He's gonna break even soon enough. So seeing that 0 there at the top left behind the Croc, so probably also not gonna worry about anything here. Maybe he still gets the E-Tank. That would be nice to have, I guess, at this point still. But I'm sure it's not even required for him. He could end the game with this amount of E-Tanks, having Varia in tow already. you do survive the rainbow beam. Yeah, Jake having a little difficulty here, unfortunately. Yeah, that great E-Tank, Brock E-Tank, sorry. Check is basically free since there's this lengthy animation that you need to go through after killing Croc. So why not take a look at it? Yeah, Jake refusing. I mean, he could just go, you know, go up to Bubble Mountain and then just speed boost away, but I guess he does want that grapple. There is also showing us on the start screen, we see the objectives. But I think also randomized verbs, you know, as to how to defeat these bosses. Gotta take a look at that again. Destroy, obliterate, and erase. Oh, you got it! Oh, can you make it though? Okay, you can make it. Alright. So just one more major item here. Crush Botwoon. Alright, so we got a Crush Botwoon. At least I saw that one. So that could be good. Let's say if Nasarius finds another dud here, he might still full clear Bubble Mountain. So this could give back some time for Jake here. But yeah, if there's like Varia, if there's the other suit Gravity behind Varia, I'll basically be behind Varia, behind these hell runs, whatever. This could be really bad for Jake. Because like that would put Nasarius in go mode. So if you're rooting for Jake, this should not be Gravity as the last item here. And yeah, Jake turning around here, okay. Yeah, we have not seen Cathedral and the reserve area, that's true. And I think also not Wave Beam. So plenty of checks left. I'm guessing Jake will head... Oh my god, nice. Getting that wall jump here? That's actually insane. Wall jumping to the top of Bubble Mountain, that's actually hard. Yeah, I mean, he could... It's kind of troublesome to get to the reserve area for Nasarius not having the grapple yet, but there is a damage boost you can do, which I actually expect him to be able to. So yeah, Jake obviously having to spend a lot of time farming here. So let's see, how are you gonna get up there? Nasarius looks like he's setting up for a damage boost. Gotta reset the room. I mean, you could always just infinite bomb jump up there. I guess that's what I would do, since I have not practiced this method here, but this is definitely faster if you can do it. A damage boost off of this waiver enemy. Oh yeah, nicely done. Getting it here. Yeah, Jake also gonna be happy to see that E-Tank. Let's see, turbo checks here at the reserve area. And there's Gravity, okay. So that's good, that should be where Jake is heading next, and then he will be done in this area. The bad thing for him... Oh no, he's heading for wave. The bad thing for him, that puts Nasarius basically in go mode. I mean, let's see here. Well, he can easily get to Botwoon, he can get to GT. Guess he's still missing some ammo. But yeah, at this point you just go. I mean, let's say he's in ammo mode for now. He still needs to do some checks, but you know, not go out of his way completely, obviously. Also not sure he can do the speed zap skip. That's a trick not everybody's comfortable with. If he can do it, that would help him out tremendously. Because that would pretty much put him in go mode, I think, already. But yeah, doing some checks along the way, I think it shouldn't hurt. Yeah, I don't think Osiris is even necessarily looking for major items at this point. I mean, I think Super's packs would be the best for him. Or maybe an Ice Beam would help a lot. Would also make Turian just a lot faster for the Metroid rooms. Alright. Yeah, Nazari is already heading to the third mini-boss here. Jake farming up one last time. Should be getting his gravity soon, though. I'm guessing he'll be happy to see that, and... I don't know, man. Can he make it, though? He does have plenty of ammo. He could Crystal Flash twice, also. This is gonna be really tough for him. Like killing Golden Chorizo and getting back out. I think we've seen that last week as well. That was Rono, I think, having the difficulty there. And yeah, plenty of ammo for Nasarius. This is a quick GT fight. And again, I think you need around 35 supers. I think a little less, maybe. Okay. And Jake now getting his gravity. He's probably going to be happy to see that. And man, I think he is going to be really unhappy at this point that he actually got... Oh, should die. That he skipped that one E-tank at Bomb Chorizo as well as the reserve tank at the end of Gauntlet. Having these two extra tanks would really help out Jake at this point. I think even then it's kinda tricky. Let's see what he decides on, but I think he just has to go for the GT kill right now. You can't afford to go up and then back down again. Yeah, I'm not sure he's got that much experience though. Like if you're an RBO runner, this is like easy, right? This is baby mode for you. But if you're not that experienced with these hell runs, this can be really tough. And you do need some really crisp execution. Yeah, but like he has to go for it. Jake is going for it, so... Dildo, Nasarius, having GT already down. Firmly in the lead here, like... I don't really see him throwing this. think the wrecked ship play really did pay off in the end, and yeah, having some unfortunate deaths for Jake, that was not helpful. Let's see. Another small little high five here, maybe. Probably the last one we'll see in this match, I guess. And it seems like, yeah, wrecked ship was paying off. Yeah, the series still hasn't checked the Croc escape, right? So for him that should be also like the last location now. Since I think he did everything else here in Upper Norfair, but this one check. Basically losing the 50-50 there at the end. Let's see here. Nicely done by Jake. Don't want to miss that gravity jump. It's not the hardest, but you know. Jake kind of contemplating that. Do I save or not? Yeah, you do save. Should probably be fine. Fortunately for him, he has plenty of supers. So he can Crystal Flash as well as kill GT. That should not be a problem. Also, there's the refill station right next to GT, which is nice. So you get a refill before and a refill after. Oh, he should not manually grab reserve. Okay. There's some RBO insights here from Fabalu. He knows this situation all too well. Okay, but he's good though. He made it to the refill station here. Can even grab the item beforehand. Sees it's a super pack. Maybe should have grabbed it before. That's actually great for him. And yeah, Nasser is continuing to do checks again. He's not quite in goal mode yet. Okay, that's super pack, I think. Should be enough. It's not that comfy. I'm always not so sure on the exact numbers, but I think he should be in like in ammo go mode, sorry. We're gonna grab that other supers pack. Yeah, one super counts for... sorry, 3 missiles count for 1 super, that's right. For mother brain damage. Objective okay. Jake. Getting GT down. No, you don't... You wanna fill up first. Okay, well... Let's see, I guess he can still do it. It's a bit risky though. Like, no, you don't... No, don't Chris... Oh. Okay, he sets up for a Crystal Flash outside. Asthma Beam. At Aqueduct. Oh, that's... Sure is nice to have, if we had Charge Beam as well. Alright, okay Jake. Yeah, you need to farm. For 1 more Crystal Flash this way. I guess at this point you just hope that your opponent also hasn't found the Varia, and... Yeah, Jake T, with this route, he kinda was committed to killing GT this way, and right now, like, there was no option for him to go up to Botwoon first, and then back down. Alright, just... Jay? Oh my god. There's Ice Beam! At the Bottoon E-Tank. Wow. So that's full beam combo, except for charge. Oh no, Nazarius actually fell down. Oh wait, of course he already killed Bottoon. I'm stupid. We don't need to kill Dragon. Yeah, actually, that's great. That's a great find. So he's now like in very comfy go mode this way. Oh, okay, you can spark through those. Oh man, I think I never escaped from GT that way, so this is a big problem without high jump boots apparently. Oh man. Alright. I think this is not gonna be enough for Jake. This doesn't look doable. Yeah, and I think if he saves right now, this should be a soft lock. This is bad. Yeah, this is bad. Yeah. Realizing now, there's no way you can make this. It's actually quite a long way still. And not having picked up that extra reserve as well as the extra E-Tank back here in Criteria. Man, that hurts. I think it's doable with his loadout. I think it's doable, but it's tough. And yeah, as we saw with the elevator rides, like you still take that tick damage. So yeah, leaving the reserves on, as we just saw, like you don't die arriving down at the elevator, at the bottom part of the elevator, but your reserves still trigger. Yeah, meanwhile, Nazarius heading for Toria now. Is in comfy go mode now, having found the ice beam as well. Also gonna make Torian a whole lot faster. Yeah, I think having only so few, like only so little reserves, it doesn't really make a difference for Jake if he triggers it before the elevator or that's a trigger after automatically. Okay, and riding the Metroids here. This is where Ice Beam, of course, saves a ton of time. Not having to power bomb those Metroids. These are some of the most execution heavy rooms in all of Super Metroid. Done, getting grabbed, but then shaking them off with the Morph Bomb is Nazarius. So you can still freeze all three of them. Kill them off with one super. And meanwhile Jake's heading down again for a second try. Not it. Oh no. I think he moved a bit. Unfortunately taking another dive here. Meanwhile, Nasarius at the baby skip. Ah, I'm just kidding. Kind of tough. We haven't actually, I mean, the only real movement item we found is speed booster, so player's not too happy with that. But speed booster is still a great item to have for the escape and all. Okay. I don't... Okay, Nasarius making really sure that he cannot mess up. I think that should have been plenty of ammo. Like, you need 60 supers exactly in order to kill Mother Brain. And with the first step skip, this should have been fine. But just making sure. Goes for another missile refill. So now he has more leeway. Should he miss a shot? Actually, he can miss plenty now. Nice done. Very clean zap skip. See, how many missiles does it take? Yeah, okay. So he could have, I think he refilled, what, 13 roundabout? It was. Yeah, sure, why not? You don't want to be sweating too much in that fight. Missing any supers so far, this looks good. Yeah, Jake unfortunately taking another death here. This is a tough situation for him. Like, if he had those 2 extra energy tanks, I think this is probably easily done. But yeah, this way it's really tough. And with the save being there, I mean, he could go back, but yeah. Like, you know, at that point, you've given up on the race, basically, if you go back from that save to look for more E-tanks or the Varia. You can't do that feasibly. So, you're kinda locked in here. You have to keep trying. Meanwhile, MB2 already down from Nasarius. Now we have one of the lengthiest cutscenes of the game, or probably the lengthiest. Baby Metroid. Saving Samus from death, but getting annihilated in the process. Mother Brain 3, probably the worst phase in my opinion. Of the whole fight. Looking good so far for this areas. And Down she goes. Oh, just the escape sequence left. And then Nasarius has this in the bag. Let's see. Let's see if Jake can make it this time. I'm rooting for Jake. This is gonna be very close to an hour finish. Oh yeah, sure. The runners may join me for an interview here. And for the Behemoth Spark and hitting it. Very clean escape so far by Nasarius. Very good Paula too. Going for the animal save. Oh my god, somebody donated $1 million. Well, that spark came a little early. Giving up the certain sub-hour for the animal save. What a guy. What a champ. But Jake has... well, he has only one more CF though. Let's see here. He has to do it now. And GG for Nasarius. Finishing in first place with an hour and 20 minutes on the clock. Great time. And actually, same as the last time, like, Nasarius, whilst doing more checks, finishing in first. It's really interesting. We had actually a similar situation the last time, which that was also with the kill all mini-bosses. And a lot of people struggled on this exact same part that Jake is now struggling on. And Nasarius just having more E-tanks, just having more ammo than the other runners, he could just do this very comfortably. And also this time, going for the out-of-the-way checks at the wrecked ship, definitely paying off. Now let's see, can Jake do it? This looks doable, this looks good. Managed his ammo really well here. Going for another CF. Don't just... don't want to die here. Come on. You're almost there. Alright, okay. He made it. I think he should be good now. Oh no! The wave beam kills him. Oh my god, dude. Please. Okay. Oh my god. This is still so close. Okay, he got health bombed now. I think he should be fine here from this point. Oh yeah, he might stay there for a while. Farming. Okay, I think he's fine. Yeah, he could actually CF now, that's true. Yeah, I was saying that, Chrono, it's the same. It was the same for you, but... yeah, Jake, he did not save after GT. Like, he always had to go back down and do GT again. So it was even more painful, I think. Yeah, that wave beam, man, that almost killed him. Killing these bugs basically through the wall and not being able to pick up the drops. Man, that was close. Okay. Yeah, Nasarius will not be joining us for an interview, unfortunately. But again, I mentioned it before, like, while he's always doing a little more checks, I think, than the other runners, like specifically going for some probably more out of the way checks or not skipping as much, it seems to pay off on Nasarius in the end. As he just seems to reach a more comfy goal mode. And, you know, not overestimating his abilities, maybe. So that worked out well for him. Nice short charge there from Jake. Like, Jake should probably do a few more checks here. Not having Varia, I mean, he has enough to finish the game, right? It's just like another tension moment, basically. I don't think he would say no to another E-Tank. Yeah, Powerbomb's probably the only thing he doesn't need anymore. Let's see, let's hope he also checks for the Botswoon E-Tank though. The Ice Beam there will help out a lot. I think there was another E-Tank here at the Aqueduct. Yeah, okay, that should be fine then. Now you have basically 2 tanks of leeway. No? All good. Oh, and thank you for tracking WJG as well as setting up the restream here every week. As you can really watch these races without a commentator, but watching it without a tracker. Oh no, he's not. Oh no, Jake doesn't go for it. Aye. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. So this was really a 5-head play from the series. I didn't even think it was gonna be that huge. Oh yeah, no problem. It's my pleasure. I also do a lot better when having just 2 races on the screen. It's a lot easier for me personally. But obviously, I also like that a lot of players always get exposure on this channel. It's also great. Oh yeah, Jake missing that Ice Beam at the Botswoon E-Tank. That's not great. It's gonna make his Torian as well as... yeah, this whole Torian a lot slower. I think he should be able to do the speed zap skip. Although I'm not 100% on that. Yeah, I think he should be fine with the Metroid Drain. I'm not sure. Does it get reduced by Varia? Is that like environmental damage? Oh, 4 times faster. Is that for Rando as well, or just for... Come on, why don't you grab the spacer? Hey, why no spacer? No love for the spacer. Alright. Just doing a victory spark here at the ship. That I'm actually not so sure about. Maybe that got... I don't know if the Metroid Drain rate got changed. So just for example, the lava tick rate is a lot slower in the Rando compared to vanilla. Alright. So let's see how Jake handles this one. So with the speed zap skip, he has a very comfy fight. If he doesn't go for it, I think he should probably kill the zaps and refill. This is like his only option. Oh yeah, they're draining quite a bit, but Jake keeps them at bay. Also, he doesn't have the screw attack, which helps in this case. Where you can just lay down the power bomb and then, you know, just screw. And you cannot be hurt. You also cannot be hurt while the power bomb is exploding. He should be fine here. Just taking it a bit slower, I think is fine as well. You don't want to die unnecessarily here. Here they come. Yeah, he should be more than fine actually. I think he can even tank the last room if you want to, but there's a good setup where you just roll down to the bottom without one latching onto you. Yeah, and gets it too. So he's fine at this point, especially if he doesn't go for the baby skip. You actually want to be damaged down. Okay. Very interesting spark here. Don't think I've seen that. And yeah, looks like he's not going for the skip. Taking some more intentional damage here. Oh. Ah, just faking it. Just faking it. So yeah, one thing I wanted to mention on the starting locations, like we could have also had the top of Gauntlet, which, what did we have? We were at Big Pink. We could have gotten the Green Brinstar Elevator, Edecoons, Supers, Wreckship Main, Fire Fleece Top, which I think is a very hated one, Business Center, Bubble Mountain, Mama Turtle, which is also really interesting, because you start right off at the E-Tank location, which is funny. Good for speed step skip here. Oh, gets first try. Man, I was never worried. Okay, so he's gonna have a very comfy fight then. Nicely done. Yeah, that trick, not even that easy. Really well done though. So he can miss 7, oh, actually 8 supers. And still needs to be a little careful with the health here. I think there was 2 missed supers, so we're still good. Oh! That's the last hit you can take. Like, definitely no more catch-ups. Yeah, that's fine. It gets drained automatically, that's not a problem. Just... Oh my god. Man! Making him too close for comfort once again is Jake. But getting through it. So yeah. This is where nothing bad should happen, right? Jake also speedrunning this game, so this should be very comfortable. Should be very comfortable with the ending. I don't think anything's gonna go wrong here. But yeah, I think in the end the Varia Steward probably too strong. Another thing, if Jake maybe had picked up more energy tanks, he could have potentially skipped it entirely. With the gravity suit actually being at Bubble Mountain. But this is really partially, I think, due to experience or lacking experience, I guess. Since Nasarius also competed in the last Kill All Mini-Bosses race. And again, we had similar situations. Where especially that hell run to GT was the problem for a lot of runners. And yeah, that wrecked ship play really paying off. Yeah, the perfect play would have been to just get the spooky missiles check and then just leave. That would have been so sick. And I could actually see some players doing that. Okay, getting stuck there. On that last pillar or barrier, whatever. Yeah, really doesn't want these pirates surviving, even though the planet is already exploding. Just making sure. Alright. Yeah, I think Jake might be having some troubles here without the high jump boots. Some of these jumps, you know, especially with having speed booster and no high jump boots, they can be kinda awkward. You don't always want to hold the dash button down. Let's see if Jake can get the spark back. Also missing it. Unfortunate. So 0 for 2 for the spark back, I guess. Yeah, Alcatraz here, no problem without high jump. Yeah, no high jump, that's really the worst nightmare of any speedrunner. And another victory spark above the ship. And Jake finishing at 1:20 and 12 minutes. 1 hour, 20 minutes and 12 seconds. Peace. Oh, and wanting to join us for an interview. Nice. Yo, GG's, Jake.
Hey, Winter, GG's.
Hey. Yeah, that was a great race. Unfortunately, you did not find the Varia suit.
Where was it?
It was at the wrecked ship at Spooky Missiles.
I oh, come on. I thought about it. Yeah. Of course, it must be the only part of Super Metroid where there is no mini-boss. But I think if I didn't make all the falls and death, it will be possible to win this race without Varia.
For sure.
But unfortunately, I'm rusty.
No, I think the execution was good. I don't think you run like RBO categories or GT Classic, right? Where you do a lot of hell running.
Yeah, GT Classic. I have a PB in GT Classic. Any percent in GT Classic are the only categories I run.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, it's 7 months ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's so.
I have to.
At the end of Gauntlet, there was a reserve tank. I did not catch that. Did you skip that one, or did you miss grabbing both items?
No, I skipped that, and I hate me for that. I also skipped the E-Tank at Bomb Torizo because I want to skip the Bomb Torizo fight. So stupid.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Yeah, those two extra E-Tanks, I think they would have helped a lot with the Lower Norfair play. Also, like you probably would have needed to farm a little less when you did the Bubble Mountain checks. And, you know, he would have had a way easier time with the Golden Torizo fight and getting out of Lower Norfair especially.
Yes.
Yeah, so this happened in the last race too, by the way. The way out of Lower Norfair is actually tough. Like, you don't plan for that, right? And like you don't want to continue on forward. So yeah, you think
and
you can make it?
There are these little things like, if you don't have high jump, you can't get up. In the room, how is it called? Where the blue balls, the two blue balls are. I need to bomb jump, and I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think I saw that for the first time as well. So yeah, that's kind of stupid too. Yeah, that costs a lot of time. I mean, the health is always ticking down, right? So.
Yes, and that was the first death after I killed GT, and saw all the stuff from the beginning, and yeah, then at the second time, the problems with the green gate glitch.
We've seen that last week as well. I think Beamer missed like 30 supers or something. It was insane. Yeah, it's like if you're under pressure, right? This is not easy, and it can happen to anybody. I mean, sometimes you get it first try, and other times it just won't work.
Yeah, the same with the stutter 4-tap at Crocomire Escape.
Oh yeah, that was sick.
But like those so many tries, I'm able to do it very consistently after a bit time. And you talked about pressure. I felt this pressure and I missed it every time.
Oh yeah, so a good point. Maybe like when you escape after the Ripper room and with the balls where you can farm the power bombs, maybe you just don't hold the dash button down, since not having high jump boots, but having speed booster activated.
Yeah, I tried it without press the running button, but it wasn't enough.
Okay, we're gonna have to watch back, since apparently Nasarius was able to make the jump, but he also didn't have high jump, so I'm not sure though. I don't think I've seen that.
What was my mistake?
You're gonna have to review that one.
Let's go there.
Yeah, that's something, of course, you can always try out in a practice hack.
Yeah.
So, but how? Yeah.
That is all of that stuff. I practiced it not so many times, and if you don't play for a long time, a few months isn't long, but it's enough time to lose your consistency in all these tricks or that stuff, all these little things. Super Metroid is brutal.
For sure. Yeah, de-rusting is a process in this game. So another good point is Nasarius, after killing Botwoon, like you basically had the same route when it came down to the mini-boss killing. So Botwoon was your last one, and he actually checked the Botwoon E-Tank item. You know what was there? It was Ice Beam.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one extra check, like that saved so much time, right? Making the Metroid room so much easier. But great job on the speed booster Zap Skip, the speed Zap Skip. That was also insane. Getting that first try, it's not an easy trick.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And,
so
and I'm stupid. It's so easy.
So you can make it without high jump. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, whoops. It happens. Again, like, you're always constantly ticking down. You always have this ticking sound of constantly taking damage.
Pressure.
It is pressure. And Nazario is also a really good runner. Like, you probably know that yourself. And once again, he wins the weekly. Was it last week or the week before? Can't remember. I was also commentating that one, and he makes a lot more checks than the other runners, but it works out in the end. So what was your game plan? Because you were skipping a lot more because of the death early, maybe?
Yes.
Okay.
I felt much behind and skipped a lot in reason of that.
Yeah, understandable.
So I think it was after the first 5 or 6 minutes, the first death, and I have to do all the stuff again. You know, at first.
Yeah.
To don't go to Green Rinster.
Yeah, but
to
you
the right of Big Pink. I try to beat Spore Spawn, and I wasn't sure if the Spores drop super missiles.
Yeah, I think they do, but really low drop chance, so I think it was smart to exit at that point and not trying. I don't know if you probably need a little more than 3 supers, right? Probably has 1,000 health, I think, or something.
So 5 way enough.
5 should be enough. I'm not sure about the exact health. But I think it was smart to exit at that point. Yeah, one thing, like, your route I think could have worked out really well because you went up the Green Brinstar elevator, which Nasarius didn't do. He went for early supers into Edecoons and then went up the Red Tower. So he even went to Upper North also. Like, he scouted a lot. Like, he scouted all the area before going up to the ship. Always seeing the counter on the top left. So because you went straight up to the ship, like, you got the speed booster, and you could have also gotten the Varia suit pretty early, actually, at the same time as him almost. If you had gone straight for the wrecked ship.
Oh, wrecked ship.
But yeah, as you said, like, you know, it's not an area where an objective is, and yeah, it was just smart by Nasaris. He saw all the other areas. Crate didn't have any items in it. Red Tower didn't have any items in it. So he went to direct ship. It kind of made sense and worked out well.
Of course.
960, okay. So 960 health apparently on Spore Spawn.
Okay, so 4 supers.
Yep, that, or like a few extra missiles, but yeah, of course you didn't have missiles yet.
But if I had kill Spore Spawn, I have to reset as well because I had checked the item and then there is no way out.
Yeah, you couldn't have dropped down, that's right. Without power bombs or bombs, you cannot get it. But yeah, you didn't need to drop down the long shaft after Spore Spawn.
No, that's right, but
you would have done it, you think?
Yes.
Okay, I can't blame you.
Because at that point I didn't know the item.
I mean, it could have been power bombs there, obviously, or even morph bombs, which were at the Edecoon power bombs. So yeah. Okay.
But all in all, it was a very funny race. The seat was good. But
the seat was great, yeah.
Yeah, great.
This could have been like Varia versus no Varia and still coming out roundabout even. Or you may be skipping the rest of wrecked ship because that took a long time. Like, Nasarius killed Fantoon after, did bowling, he did everything. And you could have just gotten like spooky missiles and then just went straight back out and say, alright, that's enough. I'll take that Varia and go. Yeah.
One reserve and one E-tank and all will be easier.
Yeah, and that could have also saved you. You had multiple high fives actually, that's really funny. While taking totally different routes. So yeah, this was a really fun race. Yeah, thank you for joining in and letting you be restreamed. I hope you liked the mode, and maybe with a little more experience, you know, I think you can actually beat anybody. Like, execution was good. Just
thank you, Winter.
Yeah, just need to know a little, for example, yeah, especially this exit out of Lower Norfair from GT. Just probably just experience, honestly.
Just jump.
Just jump. Alright. So yeah, I think that about wraps it up. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for the interview.
No problem. You're welcome.
Yeah. I
Thanks
guess we'll
for
see you next
commentary.
week. Yeah, no problem. It was a pleasure.
Especially to SF. Thanks for organizing all these races about all the time. Every week again. I think I'm talking for the whole community. We appreciate it a lot, and yeah, all the best for the new stuff you will do.
Thank you. And yeah, also a nice mention. Tomorrow we'll have the SM Red ladder race.
Yeah, my first ladder race.
Which is at 11 a.m. Eastern. So that should be 5 CET, 5 p.m. Alright. And yeah, thank you for joining. We'll be raiding Moki, Marcel. And all have a good evening. See you next week or tomorrow. Bye bye.